called an incel. No, I do not hate women. If you're a woman and you're watching this, I have no contempt for you or hate or anything for you, okay? You're fine. You're cool with me, alright? All that being an incel means is I'm of the male gender, I'm above the age of 16, I have never had a sexual experience with a girl before, never even been touched by a girl, never kissed a girl, never dated, never even held hands, nothing. And I'm not asexual, so I can't cope with it. And, it's not a choice. At all, it's not a choice. I genuinely did.
I'm 24 years old and I've never had a girlfriend. Now this is at least what I would say if I didn't follow my own advice on my YouTube channel. Now there's a series of black pillars all over the internet pretty much whining about how they've never had a girlfriend. They're in their mid-20s, late 20s. They've never kissed a girl. They've never been in a serious relationship. And it is a problem, man. I mean, the amount of incels, meaning involuntarily celibate, has tripled within the last 10 years. And I think social media is to blame. But a lot of you guys don't really have the right metrics to actually get laid, actually get a girlfriend. You guys start blaming your looks, your height, things like this, things that you cannot really change too much when it goes so much deeper than that. So and today I'm just gonna break down pretty much how to actually get your first girlfriend, man. How to be more attractive to women and stop complaining. That's number one. That's number one. I don't like anybody who complains, whines. If you see a problem, you have to find a solution. And every single problem, just about 99% has a solution.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies.
Let's get to the solution. The number one issue that you're facing is going to be a low self-esteem. Now, a woman can sense a low self-esteem, low confidence from a mile away, man. This is one of the worst things you can possibly have when it comes to attracting a girlfriend, getting girls to actually like you. And I've always kind of broken down low self-esteem to this. So the brain is made up of neural pathways. Now, if you've gone your entire life getting negative responses from women and other people, just society, then you're naturally gonna have low self-esteem because this is what has been wired for you to actually believe. But if you start changing that, you start changing your looks, you start looking like a Greek god, you start naturally getting that inner confidence, it will thus be reflected with positive affirmations. And then you're gonna start building up the positive neural pathways within the brain, thus building your confidence in addition to life accomplishments. If you start chasing your dreams, pursuing what you really want to do in this life, and you actually do it, you're building more self-esteem, more self-confidence. And the biggest secret, guys, is that whenever you tell yourself you're going to do something, you do it and you commit to it. Whenever you say, oh, I'm going to eat 1,500 calories today, and you don't do it, you bitch out, what this is doing is lowering your self-esteem. You can't even hold a promise that you made to yourself. Why do you deserve to have confidence? One thing in common that all these men complaining have. So it is going to be the lack of a female gaze physique. Now it could be a bodybuilder complaining about this. It could just be anybody, man. But let's say you're 20% body fat, 15% body fat. Even if you have a little bit of muscle, this is not the female gaze. So if you're wondering why girls are not attracted to you, have you seen how much freaking competition there is? Have you seen Instagram? Have you seen models? Have you seen what you're working against, man? You have to level up. Like in 2024, if you don't have a six-pack, if you don't have broad shoulders, a chiseled upper chest, a chiseled jawline, you are out of the game, man. This is a prerequisite to even get into the dating market. So if you are in your 20s, you have not built this up yet, and you're complaining about your dating life, my brother, you need to start putting in the work to actually achieve your dream body. Otherwise, complaining is just running in circles, man. You can blame the woman, you can blame the modern society, but it's not gonna change anything. You actually have to get chiseled and look freaking sexy. Most guys dress like dorks. Now, each and every person, we have an aura. So whenever you walk into a room, there's going to be an energetic presence. It's gonna combine your confidence, it's gonna combine your walk, and most of all, it's gonna combine your overall look. What look are you giving off? Now, the average man, he walks in, shoulders slunched, head down, he's got the cargo shorts on, he's got the college t-shirt on, he doesn't look very confident, and he has no aura to him whatsoever. If this is you, you need an aura, man. Here's my take on the aura. Now, last summer, you guys saw me talking all about the old money aesthetic, and I was kind of riding that wave. I even completely transformed my wardrobe to the old money aesthetic, but I made a mistake, man. That's not me. At the end of the day, you need to find what you really vibe with. An outfit that you put on, whenever you walk outside, you feel like a god. You feel like a Super Saiyan, something that just makes you feel freaking good. For me, it's all black. It's going to be a little bit edgier clothing, or maybe if I want to dress it up, an all black suit. But whatever it is, I feel my best in all black. And then I wear a whole bunch of accessories, jewelry. This overall creates an aura that makes me feel really good. So whenever I walk into a place, I own the room. Not to mention my frame, my appearance, and also the haircut, man. I advise against just getting the same haircut every other person has. Find a hairstyle that you just really feel inspired by. This one is inspired by Super Saiyan 2, Gohan, and then also River Phoenix from the 90s. So it's something a little bit more unique, but it's gonna be your own aesthetic. I want you to actually cultivate your own thing, make it as cool as possible, and create an aura around you that's gonna draw everybody in, including the girl of your dreams. Now, the number one reason men are more sexless today than ever before, it's triple in the past decade, is going to be social media. Nowadays, a woman, if she wants to date you, do you know what she's gonna do? She's going to stalk your social media. And most of you guys, you don't have social media, you don't have cool photos, you don't have a good following, you look like a dork on social media. And I know what you're saying, man. Maybe you're working 9 to 5, you don't have time for social media, but the women don't care. This is going to be the dating market in 2024. So if you actually want to get a girlfriend, you want to get laid, whatever it is, you need a personal brand. You need to start uploading content. Get cool, mysterious photos. Work with some photographers, man. You need something that makes you look like that guy on social media. If you just have one photo, just no photos, you kind of look nerdy on there. You look a little bit creepy because you don't post anything. It's not a good look. So you need to build your personal brand. Like, for example, for me, when I was single, what I would literally do, I would go up to a girl that I liked. I wouldn't even talk to her. I'd give her my Instagram. And just getting the Instagram, I would DM her a couple hours later, 99% success rate. Not a single one of them rejected me. So in person, they can feel a little bit insecure because they don't know if they can trust you. But if you have a personal brand, you message them, you connect, it automatically builds trust because all these other people trust you. Thousands of people all over the world, they trust you. That's gonna be the number one thing, man. You need to earn the woman's trust, and a personal brand is one way to do it. Now, this one's gonna go over most of you guys' heads, but it needs to be said. Whenever you're actually on a date with a girl, you want a girlfriend, the number one mistake you guys make is a couple things. Number one, you talk about yourself. You go on these freaking monologues the entire time, or you're not interesting at all. You don't have anything cool to say. You're not really interested in her. You're not really listening to her. The sexiest thing that you can do is to intimately listen to this girl. So you ask her deep questions, you listen. This is how connections are built, and then you can actually talk about things more in depth because you're not a basic black pillar. You're not just, oh, my appearance is everything. You actually have some depth. You have some cool life stories. You have some cool life philosophies that you can share with this person. What this is gonna do, it's gonna build a connection. This is the number one differentiating factor when it comes to dating in 2024. Most guys, they're on a date, all they think about is the pussy. All they want to do is get laid. You need to be different. If you actually do want to get laid, here's what I used to do. I would never care about getting laid, man. Don't think about getting laid. Don't have any expectations on this date. The only expectation should be to build a connection with this girl. Maybe it's just a girl you're cold approaching, you like her. Just build a connection, just be funny. Don't try to be creepy right off the bat. Every single guy is trying to sleep with her. Be different, man. Be the guy who's not trying to sleep with her, but don't get friend zoned. Like, don't wait too long to make a move as well. You need to find the healthy medium. The last way to actually get a girl, man, it's gonna be more superficial, but you need money and a cool lifestyle. So everyone thinks that women are gold diggers, women want all this money. No. That's not the secret. Do you know what they really want? They want a man who can provide a cool lifestyle. Now look at your current lifestyle. Are you just sitting at home, jerking off, playing video games, watching Netflix? It's boring. Or are you traveling around the world, going on cool adventures? From a girl's perspective, what do you think she would want to go for? You have to look at everything from a girl's perspective. Now, if you're a woman looking at you right now, would you choose you? Would you want to date you? Out of all these Instagram models, all these cool guys with all this money, traveling around the world, they've got six-pack abs. You don't have six-pack abs. You don't have a cool lifestyle, but you're complaining, man. You have to compete. It sucks, but if you actually want to be competitive in the dating market, you want the girl of your dreams, you have to crush your competition. It is a competition, and you got to be number one, man. That's it. I want you to win. Link below, also an official for everything. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Peace out.